So, no matter how your life has been, don't give up and say, oh, I wish I had this when I was 20. No. No. The best time to make any move is today. It says, today when you hear him, do not harden your heart. Today, you make a change. And those of you that are young, don't lose this opportunity. Don't lose it. Don't lose it. I'm so grateful to God that God started with me early. And that's one of the advantages that I have to do what I'm doing today as a pastor. You see? Why? Because when God gives you time, you use it. I was telling the young people in the early church, and I was showing them to say, look, there are those of you that are in your 20s and you're making a big mistake at 24 to be brainwashed with what you studied at school because you did nursing. So you finished your undergraduate at 22, and for 2 years you have not worked anywhere. Why? In your mind, I'm waiting for posting. You're waiting to see the name in the newspaper. You're making a big mistake. Why? Because in your 20s, it's not the time to choose. He says the glory of young men is their strength. That means that God gives you that strength for a purpose because he knows you need it. Because during that age group is when you put yourself out to learn and acquire skill. To learn, you see, the Bible says in all labor there's profit. So even when you started nursing, whatever labor that you are doing, it's adding up and pushing you forward. It's pushing you forward. It's pushing you forward. So that by the time you are 30, you are a master at the skills you've developed. Yeah. Such that by age 30, if it has delayed, at the worst, at least you should be a manager. If you use the 20 to 30, because most young people graduate from university at 21, 22, 23. But you find many of them, Pastor, I did clinical medicine and I'm just waiting. I've applied to the clinics. Nowhere have I been. And so I'm just waiting for government posting. And the government has a limited number because they also have their budget. You see? And so when they say we are only getting 4,000, it's not because they don't want you to have a job, but because they have their budget. But you have your life. Your life is your responsibility. And this is the reason why God tells you he has a will. He has a plan for your life. The government doesn't have a plan for your life. No. The government has a plan for the country. They don't have a plan for your life, Jack Tembo. No. They are not thinking of you to say, how are we going to make Jack Tembo enjoy Zambia? No. They don't have. Don't let anyone lie to you. Not even your company has a plan for your life. How are we going to make the procurement manager really enjoy? No. The company has a plan for the company. You should find God's plan for your life and stick to it. And he tells us it's in the volume of the book. And in that book, we discover, he says the path of the just is as a shining light. You say, now I know better. Nothing will stop me. Why? Because the book has shown me. My life should be one that continuously opens up. That means I will not accept anything to restrict me because God has said, the path of the just shines brighter and brighter. So I'm not going to accept. No. You find someone who tells you to say, it's time to tighten the belt. You say, let me go to the toilet. You run away. Because it's not in the Bible. The Bible says what? The path opens up more and more. You see, it's time to tighten the belt. It's time not to be very ambitious. These times are for survival. They are for care and maintenance, not me. Not me. Because the book shows me. I didn't come to negotiate. I came to subdue. I came to dominate. Are you getting that? That is the will of God. Yeah, that is the will of God. Look at when Israel entered Canaan, they didn't look for land which was unoccupied. No. God says, you will enter into houses you didn't build. You will eat of fruits of trees you didn't plant. What do you think that meant? It meant take over. Yeah. And take over by what? By force. Yeah. Yes. He says you destroy them. Are you getting that? That's the will of God. That's because Israel is a type of the church. The way God related with Israel, you can know. So a challenge comes your way, you say, I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah, whether it's a medical condition or it's any challenge, you say, I'm ready. It has come to the right person at the right time. That should be your attitude.